In today's tutorial, I will show you how to use the AviationStack API. This is what the final result will look like once you have everything set up. I'll be using Postman, which is a free API client that you can download so that you can easily follow along. Once you have everything set up, you can just send the request. Looking down here, we can now see the response from the API. Just before we get started, I will have a link in the description and in the comments where you can download all of the API calls that I'm about to show you so that you don't have to manually recreate these API calls yourself. To get started, go to aviationstack.com, create your free account. Once you have, just click dashboard in the top right. You should now see your API key here. Just copy this value as we will need it for later. For the first API call, I will go to the documentation and then click flights. This API is used to get data about real-time flights. To easily make this API call yourself, we can just copy the request here, switch to Postman, create a new request, make sure it's a GET request, and just paste in what we copied. We need to clean up the request a little bit by just removing all of the extra spaces. So just like I'm doing, just make sure to remove it just like this. Going back to the documentation, we can see all of the different query parameters that we can add as part of this API request. In this example, I will be using this query parameter here. I went ahead and found a flight with an example value. So now in this API request, I'm using this as the query parameter key. And then for the value, this is what I looked up ahead of time. Everything is now set up so we can hit send to make the API request. Looking at the response, we can now see all sorts of data related to this specific flight. For example, we can see that the flight has successfully landed. We can see the scheduled departure time as well as the estimated departure time and all the other information that you see here. For the next API, we would look at the flight schedules API here. We can do the same thing as before, just copy the request, open Postman, create a new request, make sure it's a GET request, clean up all the values just like we did last time, make the API request. Looking at the response, we can now see all of the departing flights for this specific airport. This can be a very useful API if you're trying to figure out all of the departing or arriving flights for a specific airport. Going back to the documentation, we can see all of the different query parameters that you can pass in to get more specific results back. For example, we could see a list of just the canceled flights for a specific airport if we pass in status as the query param and the value as canceled. For the next API, we will look at the flight future schedules API here. This will allow us to get data about future flights. Just like before, we can just copy the request, open Postman, and just make another request just like this. Clean up the request. Once it's cleaned up, we just need to update the date to a future date. So I will just update this to 2025 and then hit send. This will return all of the arrival flights at the JFK airport on this specific date. Looking at the data, we can now see all of the different flights are expected to arrive at JFK. So we can just look here and see that we get all the different types of data for all the different flights. The last API call I want to show is the Airplanes API. Just like before, we will copy the request, open Postman, and create a new request here. Once you clean it up, just click send. Looking at the response, we now get data about all the different type of airplanes that this API offers. For example, the first airplane here is the Boeing 737 Classic, and we can see all different types of information about this specific plane. That is the end of this AviationStack API tutorial. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please like the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more content.